Perfect. That's what I wanted. All right, y'all. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. All right. I'm trying to get this done, okay? Let me see how this go. Hmm. I'm getting it. Yep. All right. Excuse me, y'all. Let me type this in right quick. All right, let's get to talking about Elon Musk and Trump. Man, they got some. It pretty bad. I hope y'all can hear this too. I'm gonna play it. I hope y'all can hear it too. Uh-oh. Let me play it.
Continue to follow another breaking news story. The war of words still ramping up between President Trump and Elon Musk, the two of them going back and forth. President Trump making some statements earlier today from the Oval Office stating that Elon Musk is upset and he isn't sure exactly where the relationship stands, stating that Elon Musk was, quote, wearing thin in his social media post. Well, now, not surprisingly, Elon Musk now taking to X to share even more thoughts. And I wanted to share the very latest as this continues to be a back and forth right here. The very latest comment from Elon Musk is time to drop the really big bomb. President Trump at real Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. That is the real reason they have not been made public. Have a nice day, DJT. And earlier on in the Oval Office, President...
I want to get a comment on that. I want to make a statement on that. I saw it coming, but I didn't know how it was going to take place. I saw it, y'all. I knew Trump and Elon was going to end up having a fallout. I saw it. Elon is, what you call it? Trump is arrogant. Elon and Trump, they both arrogant. And Elon, and I heard him say this. He kind of said something about that big, beautiful bill when he made this statement. It can't be big and beautiful. Got to be one or the other. Something like that, he said. I remember seeing that. Yep. Sure did. He sure did, too. Yep, I saw it coming. But I wonder if we going to say anything about cheating on the election. I don't know, But let you go back and listen.
And Trump foreshadowing perhaps these comments getting personal, because before President Trump did state that up until that point, when he made those previous comments, that Elon Musk did not speak about him negatively personally, but expecting that. And I wanted to share that with you right here as I pull up the exact tweet right here. But I did want to share that with you as we continue to follow this breaking news, as President Trump and Elon Musk continuing to square off and really just getting ugly with some of these comments that we are seeing from them right here. But before that, we did share this with you. This is something that President Trump has stated prior to this particular comment from Elon Musk, saying Elon was wearing thin. I asked him to leave. I took away his EV mandate that forced everyone to buy electric cars that nobody else wanted, that he knew for months I was going to do, and he just went crazy. So the latest comment, once again, from Elon Musk is he is taking off the gloves right there, saying, quote, time to drop the really big bomb. Real Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. That is the real reason they have not been made public. Have a nice day, DJT. So no doubt we...
Now, this is another thing, too. Them two things. I already saw that when they didn't release the Epstein file. I already said that it was because Trump was in it, allegedly. Now, I don't know if it's true, but yeah, that's exactly what that is. And that's what I believe, too. I believe Ellen is mad at Trump because of that terror he got going on. And it probably causing his Ellen Trump, I'm not Ellen, causing the Ellen shit, his Tesla going down, see, because of that terror. I believe they got a little bit, I believe it's a little bit of both of them. If Ellen mad at Trump because of that terror, and Ellen Tesla is not selling as good, and but like I said, allegedly, I said it when I first seen it about the Epstein file, and there's a lot. I'm telling y'all, allegedly, there's a lot of politics, people in power that had something to do with Epstein. I'm telling you. Now, I am not saying that they was in there doing something illegal. You know. All right, listen.
We are going to be hearing from President Trump as he doesn't take personal attacks lightly and not known to back off. In fact, President Trump usually takes to social media to very clearly make his thoughts known right here. So we are anticipating perhaps a response from President Trump in the latest round of verbal attacks from Elon Musk right there. It's continuing to evolve minute by minute, sometimes second by second, as both individuals, President Trump and Elon Musk, taking to social media 24/7, around the clock, really, to make their thoughts known, and no doubt continuing to make their thoughts known about one another right there. Well, we are going to continue to follow more news. As prior to the break, we were hearing from a hearing on Syria, talking about Syria. We were also hearing about the relationship between Syria's new government regime and Russia. So let's dip back into that as we continue our coverage on this Thursday. Continue to follow another breaking news story. The war of words still ramping up between President Trump and Elon Musk, the two of them going back and forth. President Trump making some statements earlier today from the Oval Office, stating that Elon Musk is upset and he isn't sure exactly where the relationship stands, stating that Elon Musk was, quote, wearing thin in his social media post. Well, now, not surprisingly, Elon Musk now taking to X to share even more thoughts. And I wanted to share the very latest as this continues to be a back and forth right here.
I think that's the same one. Hold on, give me a minute. Man, I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked that this happened. I saw it coming, y'all. Y'all, I saw it coming. Ooh, wee. Let's look at this.
In the US, a formerly key political partnership is imploding in spectacular fashion tonight as a bitter war of words develops between Donald Trump and Elon Musk. During a press conference in the Oval Office, President Trump said he was surprised and disappointed at Mr. Musk's criticism of a key piece of his legislation. Elon Musk responded on the social media platform X, which he owns, with a series of increasingly disparaging remarks about his former boss, calling him ungrateful, saying that his tariffs will cause a recession, and alleging that he is named in the files of the late convicted sex offender, Jeffrey Epstein. Watching it all is Sarah Smith.
Give it to Elon as a presentation from our country. Thank you, Elon.
A golden key to the White House was Elon Musk's leaving present. Now,
they don't give that damn man a damn key. Y'all better take that damn key back. But you know what? Elon Musk got something on his sleeve. Now, I'm going to make this statement right here. You know, Trump brought them right South African people over here. I wonder if he's going to send them back. He did it because of Elon. Yeah, he did that. Yeah, I'm just curious. What y'all think about that? I thought about that shit yesterday, y'all. Serious. I just wonder if he gonna send them folk right back to damn Africa. Or he gonna send some more down here? All right, let's listen.
Less than a week later, Donald Trump might want to think about changing the locks.
Elon and I had a great relationship. I don't know if it went well anymore. I was surprised because...
Today, the German Chancellor Friedrich Merz was the Oval Office guest star, but Elon Musk and his criticism of Mr. Trump's spending bill dominated the conversation, to the president's obvious irritation.
But I'm very disappointed because Elon knew the inner workings of this bill better than almost anybody sitting here, better than you people. He knew everything about it. He had no problem with it. All of a sudden, he had a problem.
Just minutes later, Elon Musk replied on X, saying, "False. This bill was never shown to me even once and was passed in the dead of night, so fast almost no one in Congress could even read it."
Where is he? Come on up here, Elon.
Mr. Musk obviously adored being in the spotlight as he campaigned alongside Donald Trump. Today, he's claiming that without him and the more than $250 million he donated, the president would have lost the election. They were once seen together everywhere. Now their row is being conducted in plain sight, on social media. Mr. Trump on Truth Social upped the ante with, "Elon was wearing thin. I asked him to leave. I took away his EV mandate that forced everyone to buy electric cars that nobody else wanted, that he knew for months I was going to do, and he just went crazy." Musk called that an obvious lie and then really escalated the abuse, suggesting Donald Trump has withheld files related to Jeffrey Epstein, who was arrested on charges of sex trafficking and died by suicide in jail, because he's named in them. Mr. Musk tweeted, "Time to drop the really big bomb. Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. That's the real reason they've not been made public. Have a nice day, DJT."
I believe that. I believe that. Yeah. I believe, and it ain't just Donald Trump, y'all. Yeah, that I'm telling. All right, let's listen.
Mr. Musk and his chainsaw were brought into government to aggressively cut government spending. A pointless exercise, he thinks, if President Trump will blow all the savings on tax cuts in his spending bill.
You know, I was disappointed to see the massive spending bill, frankly, which increases the budget deficit, not just decrease it, and undermines the work that the Doge team is doing.
Which is that one?
Donald Trump is now suggesting the easiest way to save money would be to terminate Elon Musk's billions of dollars in government contracts and subsidies. It was probably inevitable this bromance would turn sour, but no one expected it to go this bad, this fast.
We'll be speaking to Sarah in a moment, but first, our business editor, Simon Jack, is here. Simon, Elon Musk, known as the world's richest man, is he still?
He still is, but blimey, this has been an expensive foray into politics. I reckon Tesla shares are down 14% today, mainly on that comment about losing subsidies and contracts. That's the real killer here. It's not about the personalities, it's about the money. So I reckon Tesla shares have lost $140 billion worth today. He owns about a seventh of that, so you're about $20 billion down just on the day. That would be enough to put him in the top 10 of richest people in the UK on his losses just today. I reckon since the high point, the height of the bromance, Tesla shares are down some 40%. So that's probably cost him about 70 billion. And don't forget, big losses also potentially on SpaceX. Now, SpaceX shares aren't publicly traded, but the US has largely outsourced a lot of their satellite program to Elon Musk. That's worth hundreds of billions as well, 350 billion. He owns 42% of that. If that was a publicly traded stock, I think it would be down even more than Tesla. So by my reckoning, since the height of their romance, he's lost over $100 billion. There are only 14 people in the history of the world who've ever made that much money. So as I say, one of the most expensive forays into politics of all time.
Huge figures there. Simon, thank you very much. Let's go back to Sarah Smith in Washington. And Sarah, this is all spectacular theatre, but what are the real world consequences of this spat?
Yeah, well, this could be really important for the Trump administration, an administration that this time last week, Elon Musk was at the absolute heart of, and as he was leaving, said he wanted to remain a close advisor to Donald Trump. Now, on social media, he's going so far as suggesting that Donald Trump ought to be impeached and replaced with the Vice President, J.D. Vance. I mean, it's such a quick turnaround. And it could really matter also because obviously Elon Musk has a very loud voice. He owns his own social media platform, X, so he can make his views and his criticism very much heard. But also he has that enormous checkbook, albeit he's lost a lot of money today. He still has a lot that he could spend. He had promised $100 million to be spent on political groups that are controlled by Donald Trump. Will that money now turn up? That seems quite unlikely. He might be more likely to target that at representatives and senators who, say, for instance, vote for this great big spending bill. He could then use his cash to target them, to try and get them replaced by other candidates. That's something that representatives do genuinely worry about. And Elon Musk has a big enough checkbook to make that a real threat. So he can use his money to continue to try to influence policy. And then today on social media, among all the other things he's been saying, he's even suggested that he might start his own political party, which he could afford to finance. So far, he's had almost 2 million responses to that, with over 80% of them encouraging him to set up his own party.
Sarah, thank you very much. Sarah Smith there.
All right, that's it. That's it.
In the US, a formerly...
That's it. I don't know why it's playing over again, but before I end the video, I'm new to this. And I just be trying stuff. I'm still learning. I still got ways to go. I just want to thank y'all. And in one of my videos I made a couple of days ago, I have a GoFundMe. Right now, I've been taking out work from my doctor due to my asthma and COPD. And so my goal is to get on YouTube and try to do a hustle, make videos, and maybe I can start making money that way. And for those that can support me financially, I want to thank you. But those that can't support me financially, like the video. And you can subscribe. If you're not going to be watching, then don't subscribe. But like the video if you like it. Like I said, I'm new to this. I've been trying to do this for the longest, where you can see my picture and you can see my computer. My screen, what I mean, But I just want to thank you. Oh, and I got to make the phone call, see if I can get help with my rent. And I want to thank y'all. And you have a blessed day. And God bless you. And I love you. All right. That ain't going to work. I got to do that. All right.